Tonight's game is presented to you in parts by the Frankfort Eagles, Post 976. They are people helping people. By Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County. By the healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice.
By FiberHawk, fast, affordable FiberHawk.
By the Farmers Bank, where you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. By the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. And by Tornado Roofing, specializing in residential and commercial roofing and repair.
How you so cool, how you so fly, how you so fresh, you ain't even gotta try. Y'all pump faking, I ain't even gotta lie. Hit 'em with the hits, game winner switch in.
Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday night. We are live from Case Arena here on the ISC Sports Network. A little Clinton County matchup heads your way. Girls IHSAA basketball action. It's the Rossville Hornets and the Frankfort Hot Dogs. Set to do some work here on the hardwood. Joined by Joe Rook, I'm Sean Walker as we welcome you into our Healthy Communities of Clinton County pregame show where we make the healthy choice the easy choice. Joe, we've got two teams here coming in tonight on this Tuesday night. It's a little blistery and cold outside, but I'm watching warm-ups, and it looks like we got some warm shooting here in the gym.
Yeah, we saw people knocking down shots. Frankfort, we was watching Frankfort warm up and knocking down a few shots, so hopefully that carries over into the ball game. So Frankfort's had difficult scoring this year for the ladies, so good warm-up. Maybe that bodes well for the game.
Let's get into our keys to victory tonight, brought to us by the ISC Sports Network.
Pressure defense, Sean, on the first one. Both teams kind of have a tendency for turnovers. Coming into the game, Rossville 21 plus turnovers a game, Frankfort 26 turnovers. So I anticipate Rossville for sure throwing some pressure defense at Frankfort, and I'm curious to see if Frankfort might try to do the same at Rossville, knowing that they might be prone to have a few turnovers, see if they might create some scoring opportunities for Frankfort. The second one, scoring, Frankfort coming in averaging 19 points a game. Somehow, some way, can they get some scoring?
They need a breakout night.
Yeah, any way, anyhow. Maybe that pressure defense, if Frankfort wants to give that a try, can get somebody off the snide and going. They are just struggling to find scoring. Rossville coming in, averaging 44 points a game to Frankfort's 19. You know, you look at that and you say, gee, a lot of disparity there. So we shall see. Next lady up. Got that directed toward the Frankfort Lady Hot Dogs. Down three players that would probably be starting tonight. They lost Daisy Santos Valdez, start of the year. Leg injury, out for the year. Two freshmen, Myers, she's also out for the year. She would be playing quite a bit. And last night at Lebanon, Ava Jarman went down with a concussion. She's out tonight. So next lady up, who from Frankfort can fill some voids here? I don't know, but we shall see. There's some young ladies getting a chance to play that might normally not be playing a lot. Great opportunity.
Yeah, it's been a tough season for the Hot Dogs. I mean, not only were the chips stacked against them, right, where they're a rebuilding team trying to get going anyway, and then you have all these injuries that are now accumulating to those who were your key contributors, and it makes it even tougher when they've been struggling to score the basketball anyway.
That's correct, absolutely.
You know, you look at this one here tonight, it's a tough matchup for Frankfort every time they come out, but you love the fact that they continue to fight. Let's talk about our players to watch tonight. For Rossville, it's pretty easy, right? It's Ava Perkle. I mean, my goodness, almost 16 and 10 there on the season. She's doing a great job. But tell us a little bit about Brianna Flores there, Joe.
Hey, Brianna Flores, you know, scoring-wise, not so many points, but she hasn't really been asked to do that. Maybe she can do that. Against West Lafayette there, she had 11 rebounds. She's a very athletic gal. She moves around well. So it's a good opportunity for her tonight to maybe have a few more chances to score. But she is now the leading rebounder for the Frankfort girls with all the injuries.
It's going to do it for our pregame show. We'll step aside when we come back. Your starters and your tip.
At Tornado Roofing, we provide a complete range of services defined by quality, innovation, and expertise. We offer free estimates, have financing available, and handle insurance claims. Tornado Roofing is more than a name. It's a family-owned and operated business known for its committed customer service and expectation of going beyond our clients' needs. Our work is backed by a customer satisfaction guarantee to provide you with peace of mind. For more information, visit tornadoroof.com or call 670-6440. At Tornado Roofing, we believe in putting a strong roof over your head.
Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business-class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
For the barn wedding of your dreams, you need to experience our country estate, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. Schedule your tour today at thewillowcreekbarn.com. Voted the Knot Best of Weddings for 3 years straight.
Welcome back to Case Arena. Tonight's IHSAA girls basketball matchup between Rossville and Frankfort, a little Clinton County showdown. Thankfully, we got a little bit of a dusting earlier today. Then they said on the news, hey, not much accumulation, and they were wrong because it accumulated for a while.
Yeah.
They even released some schools early today. But let's get into our starting lineups. Glad this one is going to get underway. First for the Rossville Hornets. Their starters tonight look like this: Chloe Darnell, Cadence Roby, Allie Elliott, Ava Burkle, and Avery Layton for head coach Jennifer Jacoby. Former Miss Indiana. Our starting lineup is brought to us by Ardente Dental and Dr. Jill Snyder, where healthy smiles start here. Again, we talked about Burkle and her 16 and nearly 10, but Allie Elliott's another one. They've got a little bit of a dynamic duo there, do the Rossville Hornets. On the other side, for the home team, the Frankfort Hot Dogs, their starters tonight, again, undermanned and limited on players, Joe. They only played 2 halves of the JV game. That's why we're getting a little earlier start here. But Gibbon West, Ella McAtee, Gracie Layton, Brianna Flores, and Aaron Wills will get the start tonight.
Yeah, Rossville won that. If anyone is interested in the JV score, Rossville won that 27-10. And as you said, it was a 1/2 game of basketball.
Our officials for tonight's broadcast, presented by Day and Ginda Funeral Home, Josh Wilson, Nick Maurikas, and Ryan Kent will be the 3 tossing it up.
Looking forward to seeing Burkle, the junior for Rossville, play. As you mentioned, she's kind of the do-everything gal for the Lady Hornets. Just does a little bit of everything and seems to do it pretty well.
Rossville coming in after a victory the other night. Their game against Taylor on Friday was supposed to be on the network, and weather shut that one down. They ended up playing it on Saturday afternoon. Rossville came out victorious in that one.
Didn't take Rossville long against that zone. Chloe Darnell knocking down that first 3.
That's a good sign for the Hornets, too, to get Darnell rolling, the senior.
Those are turnovers right there. Frankfort just cannot afford to make just a simple cross-court pass through the hands. First turnover for Frankfort.
Now you see Burkle there, really the tallest girl on the floor, but she will play some points. She'll play all 5 positions on the floor.
That's a good luxury to have, where, you know, she's not pigeonholed to one spot. And
wow. What a start for Chloe Darnell. Back-to-back threes. Hey, you know, how many times have we seen an opposing player from the visiting team come into Case Arena and light it up, Joe?
I think that what's changed that makes this such a great shoot. It's always been a good shooting gym, but you're right. It's a great shooting gym now.
You walk in, you go, wow, this place is cool. I'm going to light it up tonight. And then they just do.
I feel good.
There's a steal. Elliott. Stand out on the softball team is Allie Elliott. Obviously having a nice sophomore year here for the basketball team as well. Burkle pushes, left hand, and loses the ball there. No foul called. Good defense by Flores.
Definitely a lot of contact on this one here. No call, going the other way.
Now, Joe, you saw Flores' arms come down, but she never made contact with the arms. It was because she took a shot to the gut, right?
Player to watch. Flores stand out on the defensive end right there. Out on point, needs help.
Ella McAtee leads the Hot Dogs in scoring. We saw her get going against West Lafayette. It was just a little late in that game, but she finally started finding her range.
Yeah, the senior McAtee, you know, anything she can do to step up scoring-wise would be huge.
Zone defense displayed here by Frankfort. Darnell saying, give it to me. I've knocked down two already.
She's got her hands clapping over here like, I'm open.
This shot up by Roby. That one just rims off. Elliott can't keep it in bounds, and it'll be long to the Hot Dogs. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Frankfort Eagles, Post 976. Serving the community since 1905 with over 900 members locally, the Frankfort Eagles offer something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by the Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. Burkle on the steal, run out left hand, off glass too strong. And we'll get our first foul of the game here against the Hot Dogs. We'll see who gets whistled.
I think Burkle's thinking, good grief, that's the second time down here. I feel like I got whacked on my shot. No call. Officials letting him play.
It's one of those where you look down and make sure you're still wearing your jersey, right? Like, I know I came in here wearing Rossville, but I'm wearing Frankfort jerseys right now because they're all over me.
Good point.
Burkle heads to the free throw line, and this is something that she does a lot. She has 6 games this season where she shot 10 or more free throws in the course of the game.
Rossville does a good job of looking for her, getting her ball in positions that she can be successful scoring.
Free throw attempt off. She shoots around 70% for the season. She's had some monstrous games this year, too. She had 21 points and 17 rebounds versus Pioneer. That's a pretty darn good night of basketball.
That is.
Timeout taken by Coach Crawford. Wants to talk it over as his Lady Hot Dogs trail 7-0 here early on. Tonight's game brought to you by Dane Ginda Funeral Home. With locations in Frankfort, Flora, Mulberry, and Rossville, the compassionate and experienced staff at Dane Ginda Funeral Home are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment for you to honor your loved one. For more information on their services and community involvement, go to the website, DaneGinda.com. Dane Ginda Funeral Homes, where we put family first. Joe, it's kind of what you think. We've seen Frankfort enough this year to know they struggle to score the basketball. They're undermanned right now. We're seeing that still early on here. We're almost over 2 minutes into the game.
Yeah, 7-0. Frankfort couple turnovers. Just in passing, moving the ball around the Rossville zone. Rossville really applying not much pressure, and Frankfort having trouble just getting into the. And I say that here comes Rossville out on a trap out of their zone defense.
It's tough for a team like Frankfort. Not only do you have a bunch of new faces, right, coming into this year anyway, that hadn't seen a lot of court time, varsity time. Ella McAtee's probably the one player from last year that saw a lot of minutes.
Correct.
But then you lose key pieces that were going to be a part of this year's team as Burkle draws another foul here. Good sign of sportsmanship. Flores is going to help her up.
Yep.
But to finish that point is you've got all these new people on the floor, and they're just trying to find chemistry and gel. I mean, that'd be hard for any team.
Right. And you really wonder for a couple of these gals for Frankfort, are they truly ready for varsity? Their minutes maybe would have been better spent this year on JV, but just not able to do that.
Has to grow up very quickly here. Will it benefit them down the road? That's, time will tell, but
that's what you hope.
Some young players getting a lot of minutes, and great defense by Aaron Wills.
Coming in, making an impact right away, getting her hands, bothering number 24, Elliott, for a turnover. Rossville's second here in the first quarter.
Wills using the body right there and saw the opportunity to swat it away. They go inside. Wills off glass. She got a bucket and one opportunity.
Aaron Wills saying, hey, one of our keys was next lady up. Could this be her?
I think we found her.
Yeah.
The sophomore, Aaron Wills. Her season high, she had 6 points versus Fountain Central. Looking for the old-fashioned three-point play, and she gets it right there. That's nice. A heck of a play. That basically cuts that deficit.
Nice job, Aaron Wills.
Whistle stops action on this end. Roby looks inside. Elliott trying to find help. Wills all over her again. Playing defense. Roby loses the ball.
I'll say one thing for Frankfort. They're not backing down on the defensive end. They're giving Rossville a struggle here to start.
Love the fight, seeing from the Dogs here early on. Flores got to adjust the knee brace. The strap came off again.
Might need a little official here kind of holding things up a little bit, give her a chance to tighten that up. Frankfort staying in the zone defense.
That three from Roby draws back iron. Nice rebound down low and put back up and in. That's Vanderwall.
Vanderwall's first basket of the evening.
5'8" sophomore with the putback. Flores sets a hard screen. They look inside to Wills again. McAtee comes out with the scramble. Now we're going to get a foul on the floor, and Frankfort fans enjoying that call.
Sure. A lot of hands on the ball there.
You know, the one great thing about having a fan like Forrest who comes to every single Frankfort game and event is you don't have to worry about it being quiet. He is going to make up for any noise or lack thereof, right?
He's one of those fans that does not need a megaphone to be heard. He's got a good, loud voice.
Another turnover here from Rossville. Joe, was one of your keys to victory. You talked about both teams struggle to take care of the ball.
Right, pressure defense. And Frankfort's defense really isn't far out as far as pressure-wise goes, but they are giving Rossville some trouble here in the first quarter taking care of the ball. See if Frankfort can get into their offense here and get a good set and maybe get a decent shot.
West, foot on the line. That one a little strong. Tracked down by Darnell. She had that hot start, those 2 threes to start the game.
I know. I figured you'd say why she had that hot start because I know you got to like her shoes.
Oh, those shoes are fantastic.
You got to love those.
I don't even know what color you call that.
It's bright.
Elliott shot off iron, and then a traveling violation against Frankfort as Wills is in there fighting for the rebound.
Gee whiz. That's a tough traveling call, but get the rebound and kind of knock down, and then but that's what Mr. Official says.
Wills battling against Burkle. Gonna draw the foul here. Good position. She brings that arm down though, Joe. That's what gets you in trouble.
Yeah. A lot of times if you bring it down, whether you hit him or not, you're about always going to get that call.
Burkle, just 1 of 3 at the line to start things off here this evening. Wills will come out and get a break. Foreign exchange student, Finya Schnurr checks in.
Schnurr doesn't get a lot of varsity action, but with things being as they are, get an opportunity here this evening. When I say being as they are, few injuries for the Lady Hot Dogs.
Hey, looking at the roster coming into this year, I'm like, wow, Frankfort's got a lot of names. That's great for the program, right? That there's a lot of girls interested in playing. And now you're looking at it tonight and you're going, my goodness, their numbers are down so far because of injury.
Yeah.
That was a good bucket there by 44.
40, I think it was 42, wasn't it?
Was it?
Avery.
Oh, it
Avery
is.
Layton. I think that's who that was.
Your eyes are better than mine.
What do we got?
Yep, foul against McAtee.
Frankfort's hit that magical 5 fouls in this quarter, so Rossville, any common foul, would be shooting free throws.
Vanderwall calmly knocks down the first. You know, I believe earlier Wills actually picked up her 3rd foul, Joe, and had to go to the bench here in the first quarter.
Wow.
Which is not good because she was giving them some good minutes here tonight.
She was definitely being aggressive.
Vanderwall goes 2 for 2. She's got 4 points here in the first quarter. Rossville electing to play back and not pressure full court here against Frankfort. West looking for some help. Schnurr gets knocked off the block.
Wow. A lot of contact there, but no call.
And West traveled there, shuffled the feet.
Got a little too many steps going there.
If you need quality work from a qualified company, then look no further than Tornado Roofing. They offer free estimates, financing, and even handle insurance claims. Give them a call, 670-6440, or visit tornadoroof.com for more information. Step back shot here. That was Autumn Pascal. She had a hot night the other night. She had 13 points versus Taylor. Went 3 for 3 from deep.
Like to see if Frankfort can maybe get Flores an opportunity here to get a shot. She was our player to watch for Frankfort, see if she can get a basket and get going.
Now, Flores is a player that we've seen play so well down on the block, but she's kind of forced out into almost a guard position tonight, and Burkle draws the and one.
Good steal and drive by Burkle, full court, lays it in and draws the foul, as you said.
Burkle goes back to the line. This will be her 5th free throw attempt already this evening. Just one of the things she does. She's so good at getting to her spot and creating contact. I don't think she's going to have a problem getting into double-figure free throw attempts tonight either. She's already got 5, like I said, here in the first quarter. West looking for help. That one knocked loose. McAtee surrounded. Boy, the hot dog's got to feel like there's 20 Hornets on the floor.
That's a good point. Sometimes, yeah, wherever you go, there's always a red jersey of the Hornets right in your way.
It's so important, Joe, like you've said, to be crisp and strong with the basketball, and that's why. Because, man, if you lose it or put it on the deck or hesitate, they are swarming.
Yeah. One thing Frankfort definitely needs to continue to work on it is the ball movement. They get in certain positions and they hold that ball, and that creates a lot of problems.
Jump shot blocked by Flores. It's great defense there. Close out on a 3, and Pascal knocks it down and draws the foul.
Going to get an opportunity. You kind of set that up on the last possession, but Rossville said she had a hot game the other night. Stepped into that 3 and knocks it down.
Autumn Pascal, the junior. Chance for a 4-point play. That's big time right there. 20-3 here in the first quarter, under a minute to go.
Rossville staying in there, out court trapping zone defense.
McAtee picks up her dribble. Loose ball again inside. Rossville comes away with it. Roby splits the defense, goes off glass. That one's off the mark. Loose ball inside, taken out by McAtee, she loses the handle, and Pascal comes up with it and jump ball.
Jump ball.
Good fight for the ball inside there by all the girls. They go to Schnurr. Kick out to West. West is blocked. Addie Gergili
says, get that out of here. Puts a swat on that one. Get a look at that right there.
I look like me in the summertime trying to swat a fly that's buzzing around me.
Frankfort, they aware of the clock? Yes, there goes McAtee.
That three, it was on line, just off the mark. And after one, Rossville leads Frankfort 20-3. Back with second quarter action right after this.
At Day and Genda Funeral Home, we embrace change while staying true to timeless values. Our commitment to putting families first remains steadfast. With up-to-date practices and unwavering compassion, we offer the highest quality of service for your loved ones. Trust to serve your family with a classic commitment in modern times. Day and Genda Funeral Home, putting family first.
Welcome back to Case Arena. Start of the second quarter. Tonight's second quarter brought to us by our friends at Ardente Dental. They offer high-tech dentistry with a personal touch. Whether you're a brand new patient or you've been with them for years, they're here to serve you. Give them a call at 654-7222 or visit them online at ardentedental.com. Ardente Dental, we bring smiles to life.
Well, Sean, that first half, Frankfort had 11 turnovers. That's kind of crippling for the Dogs to try to break through here with things as they are with 11 first quarter turnovers. Rossville had 4. We were talking about the pressure defense, and Rossville certainly doing that to Frankfort. Rossville had 4 turnovers early in that first quarter, but settled in nicely for that 20-3 first quarter lead.
Pascal looks inside. That one knocked away. Good defense there from Frankfort. It's number 32.
Maria Rose Scott. I just hope I'm saying that right.
Shot from the corner up. No, knocked out by McAtee. Stay Rossville's basketball. Little assistance getting the ball back in by the new principal here at Frankfort High School.
Yeah, feels like she's part of there tonight, helping out. See what we got there. Turnover, Rossville.
Jennifer Flynn is the new principal here at Frankfort High School. Took over this year I always knew her as Cindy Schaefer. That was her maiden name because she graduated right before I did here from Frankfort. She was a principal here at Frankfort the last few years. She joined the, I think, state principal board, took a job with the state.
Yeah, I think you're right. I believe you're right.
Good to see, though, that Frankfort's bringing back their own because Jennifer is a graduate of Frankfort High School as well.
That's good, yeah.
Loose ball here. I couldn't have got lucky enough to have a female principal when I was here. Jump shot by McAtee.
Nice to see Ella knock down her first field goal of the evening.
And I say that, Joe, because occasionally I would get in trouble, and we always had the male principals that could paddle you back in the day. They hit a lot harder.
And you said occasionally? I hope was it occasionally, or was it just a little more?
Occasionally I got in trouble.
Yeah.
It straightened me out. But I can always tell you that, when Dad would whoop you at home, it always hurt a lot more than Mom's did. So,
yeah. Yes, sir.
Burkle on the rebound. She looks ahead there. That pass just a little too long for Elliott.
I was complimenting Rossville on those 4 early turnovers. They settled in nicely in that first quarter, but 2 quick turnovers starting here in the second quarter for Rossville. Gives Frankfort another opportunity.
Another loose ball here. Not a lot of offensive shot opportunities for Frankfort, but I love the fight. McAtee hitting the floor.
Diving around, jumping all over the place.
West just off back iron. Loose ball fight again. Frankfort, another jump shot. No. And as I say, not a lot of shot opportunities. They get 3 of them right there in a matter of about 10 seconds. Up the floor and good, Cadence Roby. Those are the first 2 points for Rossville this quarter.
That's Roby's first basket of the evening, too.
We get a whistle here. Going to be a foul against Rossville. Formed almost 20 years ago, Healthy Communities of Clinton County remain committed to the community by offering programs geared toward a healthier tomorrow, with focus on overall health, mental health, substance abuse disorders, and reducing teen pregnancy. The goal is to make the healthy choice the easy choice. For more information, visit healthyclintoncounty.org. Always appreciate our partnerships with Healthy Communities of Clinton County. We'll have a mental health game for you coming up soon. A varsity doubleheader between Carroll and Clinton Prairie on our airwaves as, once again, Cadence Roby back-to-back field goals.
Rossville doing a nice job. Ava Burkle keeping her head up, dribbling the ball, getting it up front for an easy layup.
And Joe, you and I will have Rossville and Frankfort. It'll be at Rossville this year for the boys basketball game. That one coming up very soon on our calendars.
I believe that's Saturday evening. Looking forward to that. That's always an entertaining game, Frankfort and Rossville.
One of our remote broadcasts. You and I will be positioned nicely in the warm studio.
Dang. That's
the fact that we only live about a block away here in Frankfort, though. We ought to find out a way to broadcast it from one of our houses.
Yeah, not far. That's true.
We could carpool. Burkle on the save. Vanderwalt had a nice first quarter. This floater leaves short. Last touch by Frankfort. No. Looked like Flores touched it last. They give Frankfort the basketball. Full timeout taken here by Coach Crawford. At the Farmers Bank, they like helping everybody grow. They draw on over 140 years of history to honor the principles of personal connection and individual attention that have been there since the founding in 1876. And that's why you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. And since it's a full timeout, we want to tell you about FiberHawk as well. Now available, FiberHawk fiber internet, super fast speeds, no more buffering, perfect for all sizes of business. FiberHawk offers every speed to meet your internet needs. For more on offerings and availability, visit fiberhawk.com or call 922-HAWK. Fast, affordable, FiberHawk. 19-point lead here for the Rossville Hornets.
See Coach Crawford down there working diligently, either drawing up plays or working on the defensive assignments.
Rossville with a little bit of a favorable upcoming schedule. They'll have Tri-Central, which is a conference game, but they're just 6-11. They'll play that one on the 17th. The 20th, they'll host Faith Christian again, just 6-8, an under 500 ball club. And then on the 21st, they go to Frontier, but Frontier just 1-14. And those will all be some warm-ups, work some of these kinks out, right?
Sure,
because
yeah.
the big showdown is on January 24th, and that one is on ISC. It's a varsity doubleheader versus Clinton Central. The Lady Bulldogs, 13-4 this year, coming off that huge run all the way to semi-state in the championship game a year ago. And it looks like we have
Not sure.
maybe a player that got cut and
Maybe.
had to be tended to there a little bit.
That was 24, Elliott. Looking like maybe had a scraped elbow or something along that line. Anyway, we're back at it.
Frankfort's basketball for this brief stoppage in play. McAtee looking for help. Flores dribbling around the top. They got McAtee in the corner. She lets the three fly. Last touch by the Hornets.
Frankfort just not having any luck at all getting that ball inside. Rossville zone is forcing everything offensively for Frankfort on the outside.
McAtee likes those wide open three looks. We've seen her take advantage of those this season when given the opportunity. Darnell. She had the 2 in the first quarter, and I'll tell you who's not missing. It's Autumn Pascal. My goodness. 6 points tonight for her. She had the 4-point play earlier. Flores, 3. Now in warm-ups, we saw one drop.
That's right. It must have been the shirt. Had that shirt on the warm-ups and took it off, and it was just a little strong on that shot.
Going baseline, bodied up there. This will be a foul against Frankfort.
You can see Rose Scott just wasn't quite set there. A little too much body on that drive.
Hornets looking to inbound. They find Darnell. That lefty jumper, no, but Pascal right there. Boy, she plays with some intensity, does she not? She's always clapping and
she's
excited.
Clapping and looking like she's ready to bite a nail in half, but she is working at it.
That one through the hands of Darnell. She's able to track it down, though. Hard to believe that 2025 is already here. February just around the corner, which means it's almost tournament time for these girls basketball programs. Fight down low, my goodness.
Rossville kind of having her way on the offensive glass that time. Getting every rebound opportunity. Now a chance for 2 free throws.
Do you still get just 2 free throws if 3 different girls fouled you on the same play, though?
I think that's the part of the official. They just got to choose one of those girls to call the foul on.
First free throw off the mark. Attention all engaged couples. This is my daughter, and she needs to listen up. Discover why the Willow Creek Barn has been voted the Knott's Best of Weddings for 4 years in a row. Nestled just outside of Frankfort, Indiana, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities, providing the perfect backdrop for your dream barn wedding. To start planning your unforgettable day, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com. 1 of 2 that trip. From the free throw line for Avery Layton. And Burkle's going to earn another trip to the line. Again, Joe, she is not afraid to get downhill on you and get into your body.
She almost looks like she's halfway wanting to get the contact opportunity to get to the free throw line.
Knocks down the free throw. 5 points tonight for Burkle. Her father, of course, a Rossville Hornet himself back in the days, the athletic director there at Rossville High School, Nathan Burkle.
Ava's certainly having a successful year, coming in averaging basically 16 points a game. Leads the Hornets in several of the statistic categories.
McAtee steps into a jumper.
That's a good shot by McAtee, her 4th point of the evening.
2 field goals here in the second quarter. It's a good sign to see her get a couple to drop. She can warm up quick. Here's the steal. Loose ball. McAtee going to take it 1-on-2. Finds a teammate. Back to McAtee. Sets the feet, and that one just a little short.
Good effort. McAtee showing the grit that a lot of the ladies have.
That one lost off the foot. McAtee down the floor, off glass, gets the score.
Nice shot. Gosh, she should get another point for that for degree of difficulty.
Foul on the floor here. So that one will be against Gracie Layton. It's a second foul against Layton. What a tough shot.
That
You
was
see
a
it there
tough
on the
shot.
replay.
Like I said, McAtee not afraid of the contact either. We talked about Burkle doing that. But McAtee going right to the glass.
It was a great job keeping one eye on the defender and one eye on the rim, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Did not lose concentration.
Another opportunity here for Rossville off the offensive rebound. Flores, good defense down low. Burkle off glass, too strong. Down by Layton. They get it to McAtee. She's had the hot hand. Stop, pop. Can't get it to drop.
On top of the board, ball out. Be Rossville's ball underneath.
If you're Coach Crawford, though, you like it, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, they're doing the right thing right there. That's
yeah,
the shot you want.
That's a good shot. Good shots kind of been hard to come by, so when you're open, why not?
You know, the thing, too, to note is the level of play that McAtee is bringing right now is contagious, and you see it rubbing off on the younger hot dogs. McAtee goes off glass and just too strong there as she split the defenders.
Couldn't quite get woed down a little bit, but McAtee taking it again strong to the basket.
That one taken away by Given West. Looking for McAtee. Under 30 seconds. Ella, turnaround jumper.
Giving good effort, McAtee is just can't quite get a couple of those to go down.
You know, Ella's been playing her rear end off here the last couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And, you know, she's breathing like I normally am after walking up these spiral stairs here.
Yeah, I hear you, man. That's kind of a workout in itself.
That only takes me about 30 seconds to get up here, but it takes me a good 3 minutes to get my wind back. She's making me look bad. That's good if it goes. Just off to the left, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to applaud that second quarter effort from the hot dogs. 6 points from Ella McAtee. They're down big on the scoreboard, but, man, that's a good fight there as we head to the halftime break.
Welcome to the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. From the moment you arrive on the property, you'll notice every detail is finely crafted to provide you with the dream wedding you've always dreamt about. From carriage and trolley rides to breathtaking aerial views via our hot air balloon, the Willow Creek Barn offers unforgettable moments that will last you a lifetime. For more information about our packages and availability, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
Frankfort Eagles 976 has bingo every Wednesday night. Early birds beginning at 6 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 7 p.m. Packets are $25 and includes every game you need to play. They also have Saturday bingo the first Saturday of every month, with early birds starting at 4 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 5 p.m. Big game payouts each game with 3 to 4 chances to win different jackpot games each day. Great for individuals or groups because everyone enjoys winning lots of money. You must be 18 years or older to play.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable. Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die. Inconceivable. To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99. Inconceivable.
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
Former WNBA star Katie Douglas Poe is now the owner of fitness franchises that help people get healthier and more active. And even though she comes from the world of elite athletics, Katie's favorite customers are the ones pursuing modest goals. We're proud to provide her with that same kind of personal support and individual attention to her finances, which is why, when it comes to her banking, Katie is a farmer. The Farmers Bank. Let's grow.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together, proud Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back inside Case Arena, the Farmers Bank halftime show. Joined by Joe Rook. I'm Sean Walker. 29-9 right now on the scoreboard, Joe. But you got to look at the second quarter, right? I mean, we kind of knew Frankfort would be outmatched in this one coming in. Obviously, tough season. Rossville having a good year. But if you look at the second quarter specifically, it is a 9-6 ball game. Frankfort's defense much better in that second quarter.
Much better. They stayed aggressive. They stayed after Rossville on the defensive end. Rossville totaled 8 turnovers in that first half. Frankfort 14 turnovers. You know, we talked about one thing about the pressure defense, who could create more turnovers. Well, Frankfort has the more turnovers, but as you were mentioning, Frankfort stayed with it, got down 20-3 after the first quarter, but didn't give in, kept their head in the game, and as you said, had a nice quarter and only down 29-9. I say only 20 points. That's a big deficit, but could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, we've seen at this point in time in the game them be down by 30 or more going into the second half.
Yeah.
So to be down 20 right now, to play that second quarter almost even, and really that last 2.5 minutes, it was all Frankfort. They were creating turnovers. They put up a ton of shots on this end of the floor.
Right.
They really could have won that quarter had a few of those shots dropped.
Exactly. And that's, you know, we kind of mention this every game with the Frankfort girls. You know, the scoring of the ball is just a difficult thing. You know,
Sure.
They get good shots, and shots I think Coach Crawford would be looking for, but they just have trouble knocking them in.
On the other side, for head coach Jennifer Jacoby, you got to think in the locker room, she's telling them, guys, we came out in that first quarter, we put 20 on them. We were playing with grit and tenacity. We were taking care of the basketball. I think you said they only had, 4 turnovers in that first quarter.
Yeah.
And then they get into that second quarter, and it's almost like they got relaxed a little bit, got a little sloppy.
I think they did, yeah. And to Frankfort's credit, they kind of cranked it up a little bit on the defensive end, and I think Rossville would probably tell you they got a lot of shots that they would like to have. They just were having trouble knocking them in as well.
And for the Hornets, at 10-5 this year, they're one of those teams that are really looking to compete at the top of that sectional 54 bracket. I mean, of course, you've got Carroll in there. They're 11-5. Clinton Central at 13-4. But Rossville's got to be one of the top teams favored in that sectional. But I've seen Rossville enough this year to say this, Joe. They're a little inconsistent at times where you see them come out and they play really well and they dominate, and then you see quarters where it almost like what we just saw in that second quarter.
Yeah, it's a consistency thing that I'm sure Coach Jacoby's looking for, where they can be a very, very dangerous ball club. As you mentioned early in the broadcast, coming in at 10-5, and they had a kind of a favorable schedule where they could add some more wins to it. So come tourney time, they could be sitting with a very lofty record with a head of steam heading into the tournament.
We'll take a break in our halftime show. When we come back, it'll be the Fiber Hawk Fiber Fast first half highlights.
Day & Ginda Funeral Home, proudly putting family first, strives to care and honor the families of Clinton and Carroll County in ways that share the loved one's story. In our effort to serve your family at the highest of quality, we have added our own crematories, one for your loved one and another crematory for your furry family members. Contact us for information on how we can serve your family. Day & Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
Frankfort Eagles 976, serving with the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, Frankfort Eagles offers something for everyone. Golf leagues, bingo, concerts, kid parties, cookouts, and more. For more information on who we are and what we do, visit FOE.com or stop by Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street, Frankfort, Indiana.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Halftime rolls along here. It's our first half highlights. And early on, man, Rossville came out. I thought, oh, my goodness, this is going to be over really, really quick because Darnell knocked down back-to-back threes. And then Frankfort
cooled a little bit here. Wills coming off the bench, giving Frankfort a three-point play there. But one thing Rossville did very well in that first half was controlled the offensive rebound, got a lot of shots. Here we see another fast break opportunity. I think that was the three-point play there by Pascal.
Yeah, for Frankfort, again, not bad shot selection tonight. I mean, we've seen some misses, but I like the fact that even the girls that have missed 3 or 4 shots in a row are not afraid to take shots 5 and 6, right?
No,
I mean,
absolutely.
You want them to keep shooting.
And on the highlight there, McAtee for Frankfort would be a prime example of what you're saying there. Had some misses early on, but able to hit 3 in a row, end up that first half with 6 points for Frankfort. So hopefully that carries over to the second half for her.
What Michael Jordan say? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
There you go.
So you got to put them up, right?
That is true.
Short-term memory when it comes to shooting the basketball. Again, we roll along here in our Farmers Bank halftime show, 29-9 at the break. We talked a little bit about Rossville's upcoming schedule. Let's look ahead at what Frankfort has. They'll go to Western Boone on the 17th. Western Boone just 5-10 on the season thus far. That's a conference opponent. Next week on ISC, we'll have Frankfort at Clinton Prairie in a girls basketball matchup. So you can see your Lady Hot Dogs again on our airwaves, and that'll be a road game for them. And then on the 23rd at Southmont, another one of those conference games. Southmont at 5-9 on the season. And then you've got some teams coming up. Logansport 2-15, Crawfordsville 2-14. Those are ones you've got to start circling, right?
Yeah, you got hopefully Jarman will get out of the
get back, right?
Yeah, get out of the concussion protocol, and keep building what you can with your momentum. Got a couple opportunities there to be competitive.
That's going to do it for the Farmers Bank halftime show. Their motto is let's grow. So we're going to grow right into the third quarter here. Frankfort starting out with the basketball. Rossville will look to try to grow their lead. Frankfort's going to try to cut into that deficit. This one knocked out of bounds by the Hornets. Maybe a change of direction will help with some of that shooting.
Absolutely. Let's try the other end. Yeah, that's a good point.
It was working pretty well for Rossville to start the game.
The fans were blowing a little hard on the other end. Maybe I was throwing the shots off.
Did you ever have a favorite end to shoot at?
No, I can't say it really did. Can't say so.
Will's back in. She got the start tonight for Frankfort. She picked up those 3 early fouls, though, and had to exit. So for her to try to stay out of foul trouble, but I liked her aggressiveness in that first quarter. That shot was off the mark. Burkle misses. She looks almost like she's frustrated with herself, like she expected to make that one.
Yeah, she's had a few relatively close, easy shots that just hadn't gone down for her, so she's kind of like shaking her head like, gee whiz, what's going on?
You know, another benefit for Frankfort, and obviously still a lot of basketball to play, but you've held Ava Burkle to 6 points in the first half. Allie Elliott is yet to score. Those are the 2 leading scorers for this team. They average, 25 points between the 2 of them.
That's a very good point, yeah. And Burkle's been getting a lot of good looks, just unable to get him down. But Frankfort's defense, give him credit, creating some difficulties for Burkle.
McAtee in the lane to the rim. That one draws back iron, own rebound up and good. McAtee with 8.
Good job, Ellen McAtee, staying with it, getting your own rebound and putting it back.
Burkle to the corner. Vanderwall too strong, and Flores there on the rebound. Now the look ahead. McAtee quickly the other way. Coach Crawford wanting a little foul with the body there.
Yeah. No call.
Flores reach in here. We'll get a jump ball. Again, the effort, it's contagious.
Yeah.
It is. It just runs off.
That is one thing that I will say for the Lady Hot Dogs is maximum effort every minute that they're out there.
You saw some of the younger players set the tone early for Frankfort, but then I think the real turning point for me was when McAtee dove on the floor for that loose ball, led to a fast break opportunity for Frankfort.
Absolutely. And you might be thinking, gee, well, in her mind, why do I want to dive on the floor? We're down 20 points already. But you never see that.
Playing for pride at this point. There's a three from the corner. Darnell. That's her third three tonight. She likes the odd quarters.
Yeah, that's it.
She had 6 in the first, adds 3 more here in the third. McAtee, loose ball, 3 on the way. Flores battling for the loose ball. Last touch by, she thought Rossville touched it.
She was ready, standing there ready to take the ball out of bounds, but official says we're going the other way.
You always want to be 110% sure in those opportunities. Another 3, this one's short. McAtee on the push. Floater coming down the lane. Rattles in and out. Allie Elliott coming up the floor, and then they call an offensive foul against her there. Coach Jacoby kind of beside herself. She's smiling, but
yeah.
That's
both the Frankfort and Rossville girls that are coming down the floor were kind of bumping and elbowing each other. Could have gone either way. Normally you see a call like that go against the defensive player.
Coach Jacoby saying, come on now, that was a play on in my day.
Yeah, that's true.
She comes from the hard knocks of no blood, no foul, right?
Yeah,
I mean, that was
back in the good old days, yeah. No blood, no foul.
32 to 11 here on this Tuesday night. We appreciate you taking this one in with us. McAtee down the lane, loses the ball. Roby on the drive, the hoop and the harm. A little excitement there from Cadence Roby.
Absolutely. Good, strong move to the basket.
That's her.
We'll take
6
a look
points
at
tonight.
it here. As they say, the harm and the hoop and the harm there on the way for a possible three-point play.
How many and one opportunities have we seen tonight? Oh, good.
Roby up to 7 points.
Looking inside to Wills. Wills looking for Flores. West lets it fly. Last touch by the Hornets. Occasionally you need a ball to bounce your way. That's one right there that bounces Frankfort's way.
Frankfort needs a few of those. Yes, they do.
McAtee on the inbound play. Flores trying to go over Burkle. Not going to get that one over the top of Burkle. It'll stay Frankfort basketball. Coach Crawford doesn't believe in much of a coaching box, does he? He's working that entire sideline. I love it. It's fun.
He goes from 10-second line down to the end line. So.
Hornets will take some time on this possession, set up their offense. Elliott, cross court. Good passing. Good passing. Another and one opportunity for the Hornets. Victoria Vanderwall gets that one to drop. She'll head to the free throw line.
Vanderwall's 6th point of the evening. Opportunity for a free throw where she comes in shooting 46% from the line.
That one drops. Maria Rose Scott comes back in for Frankfort, number 32. You know, you look at these rosters and youth on both sides of these teams. Rossville with 3 seniors on their squad, Chloe Darnell and Avery Layton, the 2 of the 3 who see quite a bit of playing time. But then 4 juniors, 3 sophomores. So the majority of this team, what you're seeing on the floor from Rossville, it's currently 10-5. They'll be back again next year, Joe.
Yeah, they got a good nucleus to build from for next year, and things are definitely on the upside swing for the Lady Hornets.
And you got to hope that Addie Gorbett comes back and plays again next year, stays healthy through volleyball season.
I'm sure Coach Jacoby's hoping that way.
Burkle with her 8th point of the game. Young lady that was very prominent in their season a year ago. Vanderwall gets the steal and the score was Gorbett. She was injured during volleyball season. She played through it. Took the winter off to get ready for softball. Obviously a crucial part of that state championship team from a year ago. We get a timeout here. It gives us a chance to thank Day and Ginda Funeral Home. With locations in Frankfort, Florida, Mulberry, and Rossville, the compassionate and experienced staff at Day and Ginda Funeral Home are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment for you to honor your loved one. You've got the therapy dog, Norm, man. He travels around. You can pet him. He hangs out with you. He's just a good old buddy. See more pictures of Norm and more about the community involvement from Day and Ginda on their website, dayandginda.com, where they put family first. Want to thank the students and everyone behind the scenes here. Hot Dog TV, they do such a great job. ISC partnered with them so many years ago. I hate to even speculate or guess where we're at now because it's going to make me feel old. But it's such a great program. I'm glad that our company was able to do that. These students get a great opportunity. They come in, they take full advantage of it, and they do awesome behind the scenes.
Great job. We appreciate the effort. Rossville able to push the lead out here a little bit, 42-11. Building from a 29-9 lead at halftime.
Flores comes up with the loose ball. West, 3. Too strong. Here comes Darnell in those awesome shoes.
I knew you'd like them.
I'm a sucker for some shiny shoes, man, I'll tell you. Put back, up, and good. That's Pascal again. She's got 8 tonight. So coming out of a game where she had 13 points against Taylor, she's got 8 again here tonight. That's a huge benefit for Coach Jacoby. She's got another junior who's starting to put together back-to-back games. Burkle. Boy. Again, she'll get downhill in a hurry.
Yeah. See a replay of it here. Poor 14 for Frankfort there. Layton took the brunt of that contact.
Picked up her 3rd foul for it as well. Burkle already got some college looks looking her way as Avery Layton gets the post bucket to go. She's got 5 now, and Rossville's starting to open things up. We've now hit that 35-point lead mark at 46-11. So we will have a running clock the rest of the way. Flores able to get out of trouble for a moment, but then throws it right back into the teeth of the defense. Vanderwall, great job using her body to keep McAtee from getting around her.
Yeah, that was a good strong drive to the basket by Vanderwall.
Victoria, double figures now, 11. Comes in averaging almost 4 points per contest. Frankfort starting to look tired, Joe.
Yeah, the turnovers and problems starting to add up for the Dogs.
Pascal missed the run-out layup. Great hustle there for Vanderwall to run the floor with her. Offensive rebound on and earn her a trip to the free throw line.
Sometimes say you're looking tired. Sometimes that could be the physical tired, mental tiredness, a little bit of both, I think, for the Lady Hot Dogs.
First free throw attempt off the mark. Tonight's game brought to you by the Frankfort Eagles, Post 976. Serving the community since 1905. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by the Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. Make sure you stay tuned at the conclusion of tonight's contest as well, because we will name our Frankfort Eagles Clinton County Player of the Game. You don't want to miss that. I'll tell you, Victoria Vanderwaal's putting her name in the hat for sure.
Yeah, she's coming out of the game right now, but she's done a great job tonight. Not only scoring, but distributing the ball, playing defense, getting a few rebounds, doing a little bit of everything for Rossville.
That pass ricochets off the foot of Schnurr into a Rossville player. It'll stay hot dog basketball. Tonight, one of 3 broadcasts on our, actually 4 broadcasts on our airwaves this week, I believe. From right here in Clinton County area. Games again on Friday and Saturday. There's the rebound and putback. Allie Elliott with her first field goal.
Elliott come in averaging 10 points a game, but she's been patient. She hadn't forced anything. Good to see her get her first basket of the evening.
McAtee shot wide. You know, Joe, I think whatever Coach Jacoby said at halftime set in.
Probably did.
They had 20 in the first,
yeah.
Only 9 in the second. They've got 22 here in the third.
They've definitely ramped it up a little bit.
Look down low again, another interior bucket. Avery Layton, 7 points for her. So obviously you've got some of your standout players under their average, but you've got quite a few of those role players, contributors that are playing above their average here tonight for Rossville. That's a good sign.
Right, yeah. Other players stepping up, doing their job.
McAtee not going to go. She traveled first anyway. 53-11 after 3. We'll step aside when we come back. Fourth quarter heads your way right here on ISC.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action at Case Arena, 53-11 your score. Attention all engaged couples, discover why the Willow Creek Barn has been voted the Knott's Best of Wedding for 4 years in a row. Nestled just outside of Frankfort, Indiana, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities. To start planning your unforgettable day, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com. We also want to thank FiberHawk, now available FiberHawk fiber internet. Super fast speeds, no more buffering, perfect for all sizes of business. FiberHawk offers every speed to meet your internet needs. For more on their offerings and availability, go to fiberhawk.com or call 765-922-HAWK. Fast, affordable, FiberHawk. Fourth quarter gets underway here. We've not seen a very deep rotation per se tonight for Hot Dogs. The ladies on the floor right now have logged quite a few minutes. We saw some fatigue set in there a little bit, I think, in the third quarter.
I think you're right, Sean.
A little bit of break between quarters. We'll see if that helped rejuvenate. Obviously, they're younger than I am. I remember, back in the day, we'd play from sun up to sundown, right? But that was unorganized basketball. You get into organized basketball, you're like, oh, I can only give you 2 minutes, coach. I gotta come out.
Yeah, that's right. Somehow it was always different, wasn't it? Rossville looks like a couple new faces in there for this evening. Number 10, Maddie Ford. A new one. And number 14, Addie
Gergili.
We'll go with that. Nice up and under there by number 42, Avery Layton.
Layton's got 9. She heard we were giving away some post-game hardware tonight with the player of the game. She wants to throw her name in the hat as well.
Absolutely.
Elliott gets around the screen, pull-up jumper, partially blocked. Down on the block, up and back in. Addie Gergili.
Gergili's first hoop of the evening. gets her in the scoring column.
McAtee lets it go. Banks one in.
Why not?
That three-point opportunity brought to you by the Farmers Bank. Let's grow. Why not throw a little sponsorship love in there, right?
Sure, why
Banks
not?
open late tonight.
Sure, absolutely.
57-14 the score. Timeout taken by Rossville. We want to talk about Tornado Roofing. If you need quality work from a qualified company, then look no further than Tornado Roofing. We offer free estimates, financing, and even handle insurance claims. Give us a call, 670-6440, or visit tornadoroof.com for more information.
Sean, we talk about one of the keys to the game was just scoring. You know, where was Frankfort going to have scoring come from? Pretty evident Frankfort has 14 points, McAtee 11, Wills 3. That's what you got. You got 2 players with the points for Frankfort. That's hard to win games doing it that way.
Well, I saw the Clinton Prairie Gophers the other night. They went basically 3.5 quarters, and the only 2 players to score for them were McGraw and Farley.
Well, I'll be darned.
And they were winning against Taylor at that point in time. And then they had 2 late field goals. So literally all but the 4 points were scored at the end of the game by those 2 players, and they pulled out a victory. I had never seen that in my life, I don't think.
Well, those are 2 good senior players there for the Gophers. But I'm sure they'd like to get other guys in the scoring column. They'll need that later on.
Jumper here. That one blocked by Flores. That one blocked by Will. She rips it away, throws it ahead to McAtee. And then a block on this end. Rossville fans and faithful excited about that one.
Up and big there. Number 32 for Rossville coming in behind, staying with the play, getting the block. Had a foul called on that, so.
That's Madeline Cease, number 32, one of the other seniors on this squad. Getting some playing time here tonight. McAtee knocks down the free throw. She's got 12 points tonight to lead Frankfort in scoring.
Nice to see the senior get a few shots to go down.
It was 1 of 2. She had a 23-point game versus Taylor earlier this season. McAtee steps in the passing lane. And they knock it away, they get the steal.
McAtee thought about it, but thought better maybe pass that off.
Jumper in the lane, that one rolls off the rim. Coach Crawford wanted a call. Rossville looks to slow it down here. Get it inside.
That looks like an instant replay of the steal beforehand. McAtee to the hoop. Goes strong. Picks up the foul opportunity for the old 3-point play.
14 points now for Ella McAtee. That leads all scorers in the game. 90% of the point output tonight. That flowed right there through the senior.
Good for her. McAtee comes in shooting 42% from the free throw line.
It's Maddie Ford with the basketball, number 10 in the game for Rossville. Vanderwall there with the ball now. She's in double figures with 12. She's had a really nice showing here this evening for the Hornets. She wanted to let that one go.
She keeps thinking every time I turn the corner I'm going to be good, but there was another lady hot dog defender waiting on her.
We've had a nice little combination underneath the bucket tonight between Flores and Wills. They've done a good job defensively of just
would like to see
disrupting.
I'd like to see Flores get a few more buckets that would help out, but
Wills with a textbook block out right there, Joe.
No kidding. She did. She held that block out for a long time.
And then West shuffles her pivot foot.
Hate to keep bringing up the turnover problem for Frankfort, but that's their 22nd turnover this evening.
Cease looking for help. They get it down low now. Got to Roby, cross-court pass. Ford looks inside to Hathaway. Shot off the mark. 2 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock here in the fourth. Frankfort swinging the basketball around the perimeter. McAtee shot off. Wills battling down low for a rebound. She's on the floor for it. Coach asking for a timeout. Let's see what they get. Nope, jump ball going the other way.
Wills gets her hands on a lot of those balls underneath there and able to do so in that time tie up Rossville's ball.
I tell you, I'm happy for Wills tonight. I really am. She started off the season. She was in that starting rotation, kind of fell out and then lost minutes a little bit. And we saw a few games where she didn't get any varsity time. And now, due to some injuries, getting time to show back up here and show Coach what she's got.
Yeah, and she's definitely kind of taking advantage of tonight, Sean, where she's come in and kind of been a spark plug.
I mean, I'll tell you, if Coach wants to show the rest of the team how to rebound, all they got to he just got to show footage of her boxing out because
that is a good point that you make because some of the other girls kind of have a difficult time of boxing out. So
she finds a body and she clears that body all the way out. Flores on the rebound. And, you know, when you box out correctly, Joe, you know this. It doesn't always mean that you're going to get the rebound.
No.
It means that it gives you an opportunity for someone else to go clean it up, right?
Yeah, someone on your team to help it out. So, yes, absolutely.
There's a fight. She comes up with the loose ball here. That one deflected. Turnover. Roby. Off glass. Gets it to drop.
That's a nice drive by Roby.
Cadence Roby with 9. Some really balanced scoring tonight for Rossville. That's one thing Coach Jacoby's got to be happy about. It has not been, you know, all one player, all Ava Burkle, all Allie Elliott as this shot rims out at the end here. Balanced scoring all the way around as we roll into our Willow Creek Barn post-game show where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. And Joe, your final thoughts on what we saw here tonight?
Well, we knew it was going to be an uphill battle for Frankfort coming into this game. Having lost Jarman last night for a concussion, playing some players that don't always get a lot of minutes for Frankfort. Put out a good effort. They hustled hard. Rossville just had too many weapons, 59-17 winner. And as you said, Rossville showed a good balance, scoring output from their team and come away with a victory.
Congratulations to Ella McAtee tonight. She led all players in scoring with 14 points. However, on the other side, balanced scoring all the way around for Rossville. And our Frankfort Eagles Clinton County player of the game tonight will be Victoria Vanderwall. 12 points led the way for the Rossville Hornets, 8 points above her season average. I thought she was absolutely fantastic for Rossville here this evening.
Yeah, she did everything. She rebounded, got some steals, played good defense, and as you mentioned, got the points for Rossville, high above her average. But she's a very capable young lady, and congratulations to her. Had a good ball game tonight.
Yeah, congratulations. Great games by Pascal. She had 8. Chloe Darnell had 9. Cadence Roby with 9. We even saw Avery Layton with 9 points. All those players above their season averages tonight, and that's a good sign for Rossville as they look down the stretch and realize they're going to get in some games where they're going to take away Burkle and
always good to have that bench strength, and that was a good sign for the Lady Hornets tonight.
Congratulations to the Hornets. They improved to 11-5. Frankfort going to drop to 0-17. Again, make sure you tune in later this week. Check out our schedule. We've got games from Clinton County all across our networks on Friday, Saturday night as well. Make sure you tune in. You join Joe, and I will have that Frankfort-Rossville game for you on the boys' side. For all the students behind the scene, for Joe Rook, I'm Sean Walker. We appreciate you tuning in. We hope you have a great evening.
Tonight's game is presented to you in parts by the Frankfort Eagles, Post 976. They are people helping people. By Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County. By the healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. By FiberHawk, fast, affordable FiberHawk. By the Farmers Bank, where you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. By the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. And by Tornado Roofing, specializing in residential and commercial roofing and repair.
At Tornado Roofing, we provide a complete range of services defined by quality, innovation, and expertise. We offer free estimates, have financing available, and handle insurance claims. Tornado Roofing is more than a name. It's a family-owned and operated business known for its committed customer service and expectation of going beyond our clients' needs. Our work is backed by a customer satisfaction guarantee to provide you with peace of mind. For more information, visit tornadoroof.com or call 670-6440. At Tornado